I am Sinaye Ngcapu. I'm a senior scientist here at Caprisa. I started becoming interested in science when I was still in high school. I visited a lab in Forte University. They gave us a petri dish that had an agar, and then they told us to cough on it. So we did that, and then the next day they said, take that and go home with it. The next day I found this thing, it was growing white stuff in it. And then I asked the person, what is this thing? The person who was training us, and said, that's the bacteria in your mouth. When I saw that bacteria, I was like, I want to know about this bacteria more. Yeah, so that's when I started now thinking of ways and also trying to understand which department can actually offer modules where I can study bacteria, and luckily for me, microbiology was there, so yeah. The main research that I'm doing right now, the main focus really, is on vaginal microbiota. So it's about the bacteria that are found in the vagina. We are trying to understand those bacteria, how do they interact with the host, and also how do they really push or even create an environment that is conducive for preterm birth, meaning that these women will give birth earlier than they're supposed to. We're also looking at how do these women play a role in women acquiring HIV. But the main focus for me is that I need to understand the role of these bacteria on immune system or immune response. The first thing is that we have 70% of women who are sexually active who have BV, bacterial vaginosis, which is a condition that tends to increase your chances of HIV. So for you to be able to try and now dampen that, try and promote good bacteria, which is dominated by lactobacilli, will definitely improve the lives of women, particularly their reproductive health. So I'm hoping that we can actually promote a good reproductive health with our products, with our research. So they have helped us a lot because we are using their products particularly for sequencing and PCR, of which my whole research really is orientated around PCR. So we are using some of their reagents, which are great and are reliable. So they have helped us to if we publish with their reagents, no one tends to question the validity of our results because they know that we are using products from reliable companies. So what inspires me really is that there is still a need to protect our women against adverse outcomes, particularly the high rates or incidence of HIV. So to me, that's the most important thing, to give power back to women via using research. My hopes for the HIV field really is that I hope that we have learned something with COVID, really. COVID, researchers were really working together as a network, and also they published their results immediately. So I hope that in science, particularly in HIV, we also move with time, where we work as a network of global researchers to try and answer this HIV question very fast and effectively. The best thing being a scientist, it has to do with knowing that somewhere, somehow, you are striving every day to make someone's life better health-wise. You are trying to find solutions to problems that are facing our brothers and sisters. You are trying to find African solutions to African problems, but using, of course, a globally competent or acknowledged way of research.